To the art of shooting.
What's up, Chris? I heard you're the best shooting coach around, and I'm trying to work on getting to my spots so my shot is automatic, you know what I mean?
Well, that's exactly what we do. So you came to the right place.
That's what's up. So how do things run around here?
Well, we have a bunch of different drills you can try. Drills where you set up and take your time, drills where you focus on getting up shots in a hurry, and you can even challenge me in one-on-one.
That sounds good. Let's get locked in. Chris, what's up?
Yo, MP, you ready to start working on your hot zones?
Let's do it.
Is a giant step towards the knockout stages, Graham.
Well, remember this, BA. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head record. So if you win this one, you get that. I expect a really intense game.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the...
That he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. Pass to George. Collins outside. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. George for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it, the athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler up top, and here's George. The 3-ball. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few others, Doris.
There are certain guys that a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That one goes. Count it.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. George outside. Collins with a screen on Parker. George for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Oh, got that one up quick. Parker's got 6 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
George outside. Pass to Clarkson. It's George on the wing. Kessler, a screen on Parker. Some room here for George. Great positioning on the putback.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
Outside Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him in.
And it's Clarkson missing. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Fox against Clarkson. Fox, that's good. He has 6.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Jazz trail by 4. George outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collins from deep. Rebound San Antonio.
And he knows how to execute.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. So on the floor for San Antonio, Johnson is out there with Barnes. Then there's Castle, and it's Bassie in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
They get the rebound. The shot by Filipowski, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Puts it up. They set the pick. He drops it from range. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. Two distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs...
Lets it fly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Utah trailing here. Sexton with it. No made baskets yet. Inside. Pulls it. The shot by Filipowski, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Collier, no good. San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Parker. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The rebound by the Spurs.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Parker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 9. George outside. Fires the 3. It's Halton. And it's Clarkson missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Such a wide open look. Parker's got 12 to 14 at the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight? Everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn.
Shoots over Parker. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Parker. Fires from deep. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Pass to Clarkson. Now Kessler. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Here's the three. Hits the trifecta. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
What an answer by John Collins. The 3 responses on time.
Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Vassell. Not going to go that time.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Parker against George. Here's Sensabaugh. Give him 8 points now. To the right side. Puts one up from 19. Collins, no good. San Antonio leading by 16. Here's Parker. Knocks down the triple. Parker's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Clarkson outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For 3, George. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Vassell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 21.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.